Good morning and greetings from Northumberland on All Souls Day, the 2nd of November, with a bright red glow in the sky as the sun rises. Some words from John chapter 6, two verses, verse 37 and then verse 40. Everything that the Father gives me will come to me, and everyone who comes to me I will never drive away. This is indeed the will of my Father, that those who see the Son and believe in him have eternal life, and I will raise them up on the last day. Today is All Souls Day, following on from All Saints' Day, the day in which we remember, commemorate, give thanks for, and again entrust to God the departed, those who we have loved, those who have died, those who we still miss, and those who will have made a difference in our lives at some point in the past. When Jesus rises from the dead, there is a point in the resurrection story where he says to Mary Magdalene, "Don't cling to me." And I think what he's saying there is, don't cling to the old me, but embrace the new me. Don't long for the Jesus who was with you, but cling to the Jesus who is now with you, the risen Jesus, the one who has overcome death. And for me, that's an important part of the way in which we remember All Souls. It's nearly 6 years ago that my dad died. He'd been quite poorly, but his death was quite sudden. I was also so pleased that after a long drive of over 150 miles, we just got there for the end. But when I think of him now, although I have memories of many happy times going back over nearly 60 years, I do think of him as he is, in God's presence and God's love. And that seems to me to be what mourning is about. Mourning is about admitting a loss, the loss of the person who was, and admitting a new reality, that the person we love and who died is now in the hands of God and in the presence and love of God. And that's why services like the one we're holding today in North Sunderland, tomorrow in Beadnell, and on Sunday in Ellingham are important, because they help us to recognise that death is part of life, but not as an ending, but as a new beginning for new possibilities and new opportunities in the love of God. And healthy mourning means that we will experience the sadness and the tears of loss, but we will not cling to that moment, but embrace the new reality, that the souls of the righteous are in the hands of God, that God prepares for them a banquet, a party in his presence, and that we do not need to cling to the past, but embrace the future. All Souls helps us to embrace the future for our loved one who has died, and also the future for ourselves. All of us united in the love of God. May God bless us all.